Hello everyone, in this lecture let us see how to analyze a purely capacitive AC circuit. So here I am considering an AC circuit with a single capacitor, that is pure capacitor, with a supply voltage, with a supply AC sinusoidal voltage V is equals to Vm sin omega t and the current flowing it as I. Right? So we know that when some amount of DC voltage is impressed across the plates of a perfect conductor, what it happens, it will become fully charged, and after that what happens, it becomes fully charged and then it acts as an infinitely high resistance. That means after that whatever current you apply, whatever voltage you apply, it will not be able to transfer it to the other side of the plate. Right? When the capacitor is connected to an alternating current circuit, the capacitor is charged and discharged during alternate quarter cycles. So, but when DC voltage is applied, it acts as infinite high resistance, right? So, but when applying AC continuously for every quarter cycle, it goes on charging and discharging, right? Now, if you see about the instantaneous charge when AC is applied, see instantaneous charge is Q. What is Q? Nothing but Q is equals to CV. But as it is AC, Vm sin omega t is the applied voltage here. Okay. Now, since we know that the current is nothing but rate of change of charge, right? I is equals to dq by dt. So on doing it, d by dt of CVm sin omega t, right? So what is the value of I that I will be getting? I is equals to, see, this is sin omega t is omega, C is constant, Vm is constant, d by dt of sin omega t is what? Cos omega t. So I can rewrite it as Vm by 1 by omega c or not into sin omega t plus pi by 2. Right? So there is no change in the final equation, so that I have made the changes. So I am going to get Vm by this value I am replacing by xc. Right? Where xc is what? 1 by omega c sin of omega t plus pi by 2. Right? Where xc is what? 1 by omega c. This is called as what? Guess what? Capacitive reactance. Capacitive reactance, this is called. Fine. So then next, we know that if you see that in this equation, if I find that t is equals to 0, you can see the equation becomes I is equals to Vm by xc, see, sin omega t, that is 0 plus pi by 2. That means what? I is equals to Vm by xc, sin pi by 2 is what? 1. That means, can I say at t is equals to 0, I is equals to I max? Right? This is the maximum value of possible current. Therefore, I max can be written as what? V max by xc. Fine? Where if I want to get the value of xc, I can simply write it as Im by Vm. Sorry, Vm by Im. I have written it correct but spelled it wrong. Right? So x is equals to Vm by Im. This is what. Now let us see at different parameters as we have found out for purely resistive and inductive AC circuits. Right? What we have done for instantaneous power. How we have found out? Small p is equals to V into I, that is Vm sin omega t into Im sine omega t plus pi by 2, right? So that we'll be getting Vm Im sine omega t into cos omega t, where if I multiply and divide it with 2, I'll be getting what? Vm Im by 2 sine of 2 omega t. This is what the instantaneous value of the power, right? So next, average power, if I have to find out, average power P is what? Over the total time period 2 pi, you have to integrate all the instantaneous values of the power, that is Vm Im by 2 sine 2 omega t. So which gives us what? 0. So the average power of purely capacitive AC circuit is also what? 0. These are the parameters, right? So now to represent it graphically or in terms of waveforms, let us see how it is done. Right, so let me take the voltage. Right, so next coming to the current, what it happened? It is Vm by Xc, that means magnitude is reduced by some value Xc, and C sine omega t plus pi by 2, right? So it is starting pi by 2 earlier. So it has started here, that will be starting pi by 2 earlier, that means it comes from here, right? Magnitude is reduced, right? This is V, this is I. So coming back to the power, what happened? Instantaneous power, that is C. Again, same as in the last case, the frequency is doubled, right? So when the frequency is doubled within the same time period, it is covering 2 waveforms. It is like this. This is what about the analysis of purely capacitive AC circuit. Now let us look at an example to clearly understand the concept. So here is an example given like a 318 microfarad capacitor is connected to 200 volts 50 Hz AC supply. Determine capacitive reactance offered by the capacitor, maximum current, RMS value of the current drawn by the capacitor, maximum instantaneous charge on the capacitor, and maximum energy stored by the capacitor. Now let us calculate each one of these one by one. So first one is capacitive reactance offered by the capacitor. What is capacitive reactance? We have defined capacitive reactance as XC, where XC is what? 1 by omega C, where 1 by omega is what? 2 pi Fc. So if you substitute all the values, 2 pi, F is given as 50 Hz, right? 2 pi F, and C is given as 318 into micro 10 power minus 6 farad, right? 1 by. So if you calculate all these of things, you will be getting nearly 10 ohms as the capacitive reactance. And the second one is asked as maximum current. So maximum current, that is what? Im. Im we have seen as Vm by Xc. So from Xc is equals to Vm by Im, I have taken Im is equals to Vm by Xc, which gives us Vm is what? Again, see, given is the RMS value. To find out the maximum value, what we have to do? Root 2 into 200 by Xc we have got as 10. So if we calculate it, you will be getting 28.28 amperes, maximum value of the current flowing through the circuit, right? And next, coming to the third question, that is RMS value of the current drawn. RMS value of current drawn. So this will be like IRMS is equals to same as this one, VRMS by XC. That is what, 200 by 10, that will be 20 amperes. As VRMS value is directly given, it becomes easy for us. Next, fourth question is what? Maximum instantaneous charge. Maximum instantaneous charge. So we know that what? Charge is defined by Q is equals to CV. But for this charge to be maximum, C is however a constant. So if we take the value of charge at V max, then it will be our maximum value of charge, right? So Q is equals to CV max. That comes like C is what? Given as 318 into 10 to the power of minus 6 into V max. V max is what? C. Here we have taken root 2 into 200. Right? So this is the value of maximum instantaneous charge. You will be obtaining it as 0.09 coulombs. Right? So the last one, that is maximum energy stored. Maximum energy stored. That is WC. That is equals to, we know that energy stored by the capacitor is half CV square. But for this value of energy to be maximum, as C is variable, if we take voltage maximum, then that will be the maximum amount of energy stored in the capacitor. So the formula comes like half CVM square. That is equals to half C is 318 into 10 to the power of minus 6. Into Vm is what? Root 2 into 200 the whole square. So which gives you the answer as 12.725. So this is about the problem regarding analysis of AC capacitive, purely capacitive AC circuit, right? So hope you have understood the concept. Thank you.